Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts because the Los Angeles Lakers have just sent a message that has shaken the entire basketball world. They are not simply building a team around Luka Doncic, they are going all in on him. And how do we know this? Well, Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka didn't just release a statement or make a phone call. Instead, they packed their bags, flew across the Atlantic, and landed in Poland. Their mission? To watch Luka Doncic train with Team Slovenia before EuroBasket 2025. That's how much belief this franchise has in their new superstar. As always, Luka Doncic explained his motivation with simplicity. "If I'm healthy, I'm playing for my country," he said. That passion, that loyalty. It's what makes him more than an NBA star. It's what turns him into a global icon. He isn't only carrying the Lakers' future, he is also carrying the pride of an entire nation. Very few players in history have been able to handle such a responsibility. So, why is this significant? Because the Lakers needed to show Luka Doncic that he isn't just another player on the roster. This is a franchise built on legends. Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, and now LeBron James. But LeBron is 40 years old. He is still brilliant, still powerful, but he is closer to the end than the beginning. That means the Lakers need a new centerpiece, someone ready to take the torch for the next generation. That man is Luka Doncic. That's why Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, Kurt and Linda Rambis, and even Dr. Leroy Sims, the team's director of player health, were present in Poland. The entire leadership group showed up. Not for a playoff game, not for a conference final, but for a practice. That's how serious they are about making Luka Doncic feel like the new king of Los Angeles. Some fans may remember the scare a few weeks ago when Doncic tweaked his knee during Slovenia's warm-up matches. Lakers Nation held its breath, but the good news arrived quickly. He was cleared to play, and the organization didn't panic for a second. Pelinka himself said Doncic is in fantastic condition, maybe the best shape of his career. They saw it with their own eyes, his stamina, his energy, the way he joked with teammates, and the focus in his eyes. Pelinka admitted the trip across the ocean was worth it just to witness that. That's how valuable Luka Doncic is to the Lakers. And then there's the contract. On August 3rd, Doncic signed a 3-year, $165 million extension, cementing his future in Los Angeles. That came immediately after one of the most significant trades in years. Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first-round pick went out, while Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris came in. Anthony Davis is no longer a Laker. He was part of the Blockbuster deal that delivered Doncic to Los Angeles. The Utah Jazz helped facilitate the trade, but the truth is simple. This was a franchise-changing move. The Dallas Mavericks ended up with the number 1 pick, selecting Duke's star prospect, Cooper Flagg. But the Lakers landed Luka Doncic, and that decision might become the defining moment of the next decade in NBA basketball. At the heart of all this is one thing: championships. The Lakers aren't playing games, they're chasing banners. They know pairing Doncic with LeBron James gives them a genuine chance to raise another trophy inside Crypto.com arena. Every move they make is designed to remind Doncic that Los Angeles is his city now. And here's the twist: while the Lakers are chasing NBA glory, they're not standing in Doncic's way internationally. In fact, they're encouraging him. They are accepting the risks because they believe his dedication to Slovenia only makes him stronger. It builds his legacy, strengthens his character, and deepens his bond with fans worldwide. The Lakers are not just allowing his international play, they are celebrating it. This summer has been a turning point for Doncic. He has reshaped his body, improved his conditioning, and committed himself like never before. He understands the expectations. He knows the Lakers traded away a cornerstone in Anthony Davis to bring him in. He also knows that when LeBron finally steps aside, the weight of the Lakers' empire will rest on his shoulders. Right now, at just 26 years old, Luka Doncic is stepping into the brightest spotlight basketball has to offer. He is representing Slovenia in EuroBasket 2025 with the Lakers' full support. He is signed long-term, committed, and in peak form. And the Lakers? They are betting everything on him being the man who can lead them back to the mountaintop. The only question left isn't whether Doncic will shine. It's how far he can take them. Will he deliver Slovenia a EuroBasket title? Will he bring Los Angeles another championship? One thing is clear. After watching the Lakers' top executives fly across the globe just to see him practice, Doncic knows the franchise is his. Ladies and gentlemen of Lakers Nation, prepare yourselves. What I'm about to share may shock every supporter who lives for purple and gold. During EuroBasket, the basketball world froze for a moment when Luka Doncic, viewed as the future face of the Lakers, fell hard after a frightening collision. For an instant, hearts dropped everywhere. Social media was filled with questions. Was the injury serious? Would Luka be ready for the season? Had the Lakers' championship dreams collapsed before opening night? Let's revisit that moment. Luka went down. He clutched his body. The arena grew silent. Fans in Los Angeles, thousands of miles away, were already imagining disaster. When you have a generational superstar like Luka Doncic, your whole franchise depends on him staying healthy. But then came the twist. Minutes later, Luka stood up and returned to the court. Not only that, he played as if nothing had happened. The supposed injury that left the NBA world anxious turned out to be a minor scare. Still, behind closed doors, inside the Lakers' front office, emotions were running high. Rob Pelinka, the man responsible for building this roster and carrying the weight of every decision, admitted he too felt the same fear when Doncic went down. But recently, Pelinka spoke out, and what he revealed could shape both Luka's connection with Slovenia and his future in Los Angeles. Pelinka stated clearly, "Zero worries, zero problems. The organization trusts the process." He praised Slovenia's leadership, calling it an excellent partnership. The Lakers even placed one of their own coaches, Greg St. John, on Slovenia's staff to support Luka. And they intend to continue standing by him, encouraging him to excel both as a Laker and as a Slovenian star. Think about that for a moment. The Lakers aren't just tolerating Luka playing for his country. They are embracing it. They are embedding their staff within the national program to ensure Luka feels cared for, supported, and connected to Los Angeles no matter where he is. Now, consider what this means. Most teams panic when their best player risks injury overseas. Many franchises restrict their stars' minutes or even discourage them from joining national squads. But not the Lakers. Not with Luka. Instead, they're placing their trust in his passion, his loyalty, and his drive to represent Slovenia on the global stage. For Luka, representing his country is not optional. It's personal. It's about pride and legacy. Pelinka understands that, which is why he's willing to accept the risk. Because a content Luka Doncic is a dominant Luka Doncic. Of course, fans know there's always danger. Injuries happen everywhere. During games, in practice, at the gym, or even while walking down the street. So why not let him do what motivates him, what keeps him sharp, and what keeps him locked in? And speaking of conditioning, that's another factor. Luka has been criticized in past seasons for not always being in peak shape. Analysts questioned his fitness at times, but EuroBasket and national competition have kept him active, disciplined, and focused. For the Lakers, that's a hidden blessing. Make no mistake, the Lakers expect Luka to carry them. They believe he will be their best player next season and perhaps even surpass LeBron James, now 40 years old, as the true leader of this team. The torch is passing. Luka is the future. Remember, this is the same Luka Doncic who led the Dallas Mavericks to the NBA Finals in 2024. The same Luka who shattered records, defied expectations, and proved he could power an entire franchise. Now, after an offseason in Los Angeles, with organizational support and recognition as both a Slovenian icon and Lakers cornerstone, he's set for the strongest season of his career. The numbers already back it up. Since joining the Lakers, Luka has averaged 28 points, 8 rebounds, and nearly 8 assists per game. MVP-caliber production. And yet, the Lakers believe the best is still to come. With chemistry building, with a system designed for him, and with his fire to be remembered among the all-time greats, Luka could transform what's possible for this franchise. So Lakers Nation, breathe easy. The injury scare is behind us. Luka is healthy. Rob Pelinka is calm. And the message is crystal clear. Luka Doncic has the complete backing of the Los Angeles Lakers. But here's the question. If Luka carried Dallas to the finals, what could he achieve with the full power of the Lakers behind him? If LeBron James rewrote history in Los Angeles, imagine the chapter Luka Doncic is about to write. The Lakers, one of the most iconic franchises in all of sports, are currently navigating one of their most dramatic off-seasons in years. Rumors, speculation, and surprising headlines all point toward one name: LeBron James. For months, insiders across the league have whispered that it may only be a matter of time before LeBron himself requests a trade. Think about it. He's become a symbol of effort, determination, and perseverance, going from undrafted to a starter alongside legends. Fans love him. The Lakers have already declined multiple trade offers for him. Moving him now would be risky and could damage team chemistry. Dallas, on the other hand, is also in a rebuilding stage. After reaching the 2024 Finals, they missed the playoffs last season. GM Nico Harrison already made a franchise-altering move when he traded Luka to the Lakers. Adding Reaves could help reshape their identity. He'd immediately become a central figure, creating his own shots, making plays for teammates, and carrying scoring responsibility. So here lies the decision. The Lakers could keep Reaves, likely committing significant money, or trade him for Lively and Martin, betting on depth and defense. It's the classic choice: stay with a proven star or gamble on balance. At its core, this decision is about the Lakers' championship window. LeBron James, at 40, is still playing at an incredible level, but is nearing the end. Luka Doncic is in his prime, ready to win now. The Lakers cannot waste time. Every choice, every deal, every move must maximize both the present and the future. So Lakers fans, here's the ultimate question. Should the franchise continue trusting Austin Reaves, rewarding his rise from undrafted underdog to key contributor? Or is it time to take a bold step, shake the roster, and give LeBron and Luka the supporting cast they need to chase another championship? One thing is certain. If this trade happens, it won't just impact the Lakers and Mavericks. It could send shockwaves throughout the NBA.